Anderson.
Thanks, Ivy and Alvin, for the honor of saying a few words about Mr. Gomez. Yeah, what's my connection? I'm married to one of the family of Dan. He's my buyout. That's my claim to fame. I'm Beulah's husband in the Philippines. That's what I'm known as. I first met Mr. Gomez, and that's what I always called him, is Mr. Gomez. Probably back in 1982, when I first went to the Philippines the first time, in connection with that organization he mentioned. He was on a committee that was overseeing a project there, and I met him at that time. Didn't get to know him at all. But then in 1990, we went and lived in the Philippines. We moved there. We lived there for 18 years, including 7 years in Gamoka. And that's when I really did get to know him, Mr. Gomez. I always remember him arriving at church on Sunday morning in his red Jeep with his wife, Iris, and probably the kids. You were a lot younger than me. I don't remember you as well as I remember Mr. Gomez and his red Jeep coming every Sunday, and he taught the men's Sunday school class. I sat in the back and did my best to understand. It was all in Ilonggo. He's a friendly man, and we became friends. That was one thing I really liked about him, his friendliness. Like I said, I don't even know his first name, Alvaro. I didn't know that. It's Mr. Gomez to me. He still is. He was different from the other landowners there. You know, many of them were proud and not so friendly. He was different. He was genuine. He was real. He was a friendly man, genuinely friendly, and I got to know him well. I used to drive down south to Kawayan, and his house was right beside the road, so I would pop in and see him unannounced. And when he was there, we'd have coffee together because his house is right there beside the road when I going south. I remember those times very well, and I appreciated it. In 1996, I got in trouble in the Philippines. I don't need to go into details about that, but I needed help. I needed advice. And who did I go to? Mr. Gomez. He was somebody I could approach. And I said, this is my situation, what would you advise me to do? And he cared. And he listened and he gave advice. And I will never forget that about Mr. Gomez. There's a verse in Acts 11:24 talking about Barnabas, which says, Barnabas was a good man. Mr. Gomez was a good man, a good Christian man, as good as they get, in my opinion. There's another verse about good men. It's Proverbs 20, verse 7. The righteous man walks in integrity. That's Mr. Gomez. His children are blessed after him. And I saw how Ivy and Alvin took care of their dad here in Canada when he was getting old. That was really special. You're an example. Yes. And an inspiration to all of us. I can only hope my kids will take care of me that well when I get old, and I'm not old yet. So I'll actually be in Kamakana next week on Sunday. I'll be telling people that knew your dad about this day, because it's so special. He's well remembered there. I'll just say in the end, thank you, Lord, for people like Mr. Gomez.